Guys, so I just got out of the shower and I wanted to record this really important moment in my life. I feel like something big has changed. I was watching this really inspiring woman. She is a life coach, and I just loved her message. Her name is Barbara, and okay, so she said there are 3 previous self-image qualities. Okay, so she said basically, what are 3 things that you've been believing about yourself that you need to let go? And things that are just so critical, things that are that you know that you need to let go. And so I started writing. She's like, okay, take out a pen, take out a paper. You need to write these down. And so I started writing them down, and I realized that I had more than 3, way more. But I'm just gonna go ahead and read these because I just feel such a shift right now in my life, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just read what I wrote because this is really powerful to me. I feel like it's a really significant time in my life, and maybe you'll get something out of it as well. Okay, so here I go. 3 previous self-image qualities that I had about myself that I'm going to let go today. And that was important too, because she said, let go of it today and move on. You're not that person anymore. Let go of that. You're able to let go and move on. And so one is I hate myself. The other one is I hate my life. I'm just going to go down the list. I don't deserve success. I don't have enough time. I can't watch my baby and work. I won't make it as an actress. I'm not good enough for certain auditions. I'm not a good person. I'm not a good mom. I can't do anything right. I can't lose weight. And it's just so it's so mean, these thoughts. I repeat these to myself over and over every single day. I had told myself that I hated myself. I had told myself that I hated my life. And I fought these thoughts so hard. And I'm like, why am I thinking these thoughts? Why? I know these aren't right thoughts. They're so negative. I'm a positive person. I love, there's things about myself that I love. And there's so many things about my life that I love. I love my family. I love my parents. I love my daughter. I love my husband. I love my friends. And I'm constantly saying I hate my life. And what she said that really clicked for me was, you can release these thoughts. And I knew that. I could release those thoughts. I knew that, but I didn't know how. She said that they served a purpose for that time. And I took that as maybe they were keeping me safe, protecting my heart, I don't know. A lot of things. But now I'm ready to move on. I really am. I've repeated those things to myself so many times, too many times. And so right after I wrote this, Thank you for occupying space in. Thank you for occupying space for the time you were in my head and my heart. These are for the thoughts that I had and what I wrote down and I shared with you before. I know you are great in the way of helping me by keeping me safe, but I release you now. You have no more place here because I am growing and I'm pruning what doesn't belong. I'm choosing to win, being a victor, not a victim. And that's something that she said too. But I peacefully release you. I am sorry I fought you all this time. God didn't design me to hate myself so much. And I'm taking the necessary steps to know to get to where I know I can be. Missing a word, get. Okay. So I already feel this working because you know, sometimes you just like you hear a message and it doesn't click for you. Oh, okay. You hear a message over and over again and you know what to do, but it doesn't click for you until you hear a specific message. A specific message at that time. And I really think that this is that message for me because I fought these thoughts so much. And I would get mad at myself even more. Like, why am I thinking these thoughts? And I'm like, oh my God, I just said that again. You know, I would even mutter it under my breath. And that's something that I did not want to happen because I'm, you know, taking care of my daughter. I don't want her to hear me say that. That's just very unfair to her. And never something that I would want to teach her. I want to teach her everything that I know, but not to hate herself, you know, like, I want her to have a life where she loves herself. But I already feel it working because I know that this is the message for me because I this morning I just, you know, I got up at like 3 and then I came across her message and I loved it so much. I loved it so much, and I feel like it's the perfect time, the perfect place for me. And this message spoke to me because when I feel like it is the weapon that I need against those words that have been using as a weapon towards myself. Like this is the shield that I have. You know, this is like, I can fight back now. Yeah, it is definitely like a powerful, powerful word for me. I feel like, you know, if those thoughts come back to me, I'm not going to be there like, ugh, I did it again. I did it again. I hate myself. You know, I'm going to be equipped by saying, okay, that served me for a time. I probably, you know, had these thoughts develop over time. It's been a habit. I probably had them develop because, you know, some kind of self-protection. So it wasn't, you know, like, you know, and I also, I'm Christian. I believe that the enemy gives us these thoughts and whispers them to us. So I do believe in that. And I know the word of God fights against that. I just, for myself, I wasn't able to fully, in so many areas, I've come across like so many amazing things that God has helped me with. He's shown me signs. He's given me confirmation. And this is, God is using this message to me at this time, to give me a breakthrough in this area that the enemy has had a stronghold in my life for in such a long time. And I do believe that I've been asking my prayer warrior friends and mommy friends for prayer, and I do believe that at this time this is an answered prayer. Everything all together has led up to this point. And so I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to God. I'm grateful for Barbara that put out the message. I'm grateful that I was able to see the message. And I hope that this message in some way helps you, because I know that I'm not the only one that struggles like this. And it is dark. It is hard. It is hard. Thoughts of self-loathing. It's not fun. But you can get through this. Keep growing. Keep improving yourself. Keep looking for messages that really resonate with you. Keep digging. And the next step to her process was to write out a script of what you see your life to be. Like everything from what you eat for breakfast to when you wake up in the morning, how you feel about yourself. I know these words are going to be my script. Yeah, just like from start to finish of your day, like who you are and the character that you are. She kind of related it to a movie and a character, and so I just had to share this message because it really moved me, and I wanted to share it now, like right after I took a shower, because I do believe that, like if we don't grab the moment, and I'm like, I have like dried skin on my lips, and I'm like, I don't have any makeup on, but I feel like God is able to use this message, and I pray that he does use this message, because regardless of what it looks like, regardless of what I look like, it's the message that is important. And it just moved me to tears when I saw these horrible words that I wrote about myself, that I have been just recycling in my mind, like repeating over and over, not even just one time a day, several times a day. And she said that subconsciously that affects everything. And like I've heard subconsciously thoughts affect everything so many times, but for some reason today, through her message, it really, really clicked. And I'm just so grateful that she put that out there. If you have like a moment that has moved you, that you know impacted your life, I encourage you to put that out there. You never know what somebody needs to hear, and at that specific moment, and God will be able to use that message. You won't even know sometimes who you impacted, but just get that out there, and not only will it be a blessing to someone else, it will be a blessing to you, because you're getting it out there, you're teaching, you're learning and teaching. And that metaphor of being a flowing body of water, not like a stagnant body of water where a lot of stuff can grow and all these gross things can grow in there and get stale, but you're actually like, information is coming in and it's going out and it's flowing through you, and you're that vessel that God has made you to be. And just, and it feels great. It feels great to be that vessel, because that's what we were made to do, you know, help people. It's when we get stuck in our minds that we were just like, this needs to be this way, or that needs to be that way, this needs to be perfect, or no, don't do that. It's like, don't get it perfect, just get it out. And yeah, I have just, this is a season of growing and stretching, and yeah, I'm just so grateful that this is that season for me. So enough talking. Go do the exercise. Write 3 things down about your 3 things that don't serve you anymore, that you believed about yourself, that don't serve you, that you are ready to release. You're ready to write a new piece of dandruff. You're ready to write a new story about the character that you are, and you are ready to get those things. They served a purpose. Say bye-bye to them. And yeah, there is a time and a place for that, but it's not now. So yeah, God bless you, and thank you for listening.